are talking about lifting heavy things this morning, whether that be weights or signs, but mainly weights. We're talking about the CrossFit Games and bringing them to Jacksonville. I'm going to talk to the man in charge of bringing them here, or trying to anyways. Join us in just a few minutes.
And welcome back. Your time now 6:15. We're all getting pumped up around here at First Coast News.
Try to get
for the Olympics,
deep burn,
and CrossFit.
At least every 2-minute commercial break that we get.
Every 2 minutes, huh? That's what you've been doing?
4-pounders.
Okay.
Those are intense.
All right.
CrossFit coming.
Yeah. Speaking of intensity, we're trying to bring the CrossFit Games here to Jacksonville. You doing okay over there, Lou?
The outside of the muscle.
Yeah.
That's kind of getting
it's burning
me this
a little
morning.
bit.
Yeah. It's an intense burn.
Okay.
Intense workouts, just like what you saw me do. Very similar. Maybe a little actual lower impact than what I was just doing there, because this is really intense. My lunges mid-break. Shelby Danielson going to help us out. Nice wristband, Shelby.
Hey there, Lewis and Keitha. We are jamming out here at this CrossFit gym, so I can't really hear you, but I know that we're talking about bringing the CrossFit Games to Jacksonville. We are so excited. This would be a huge opportunity for the First Coast, and I'm talking to the man really leading the charge to bring the CrossFit Games here, Alan Verlander with the Jack Sports Council, and you're wearing this shirt, the hashtag. Can you explain?
I'm representing, aren't I?
Tell us what this means.
So Burpees for the Bid, we've had a whole social campaign that once we submitted our bid. And so burpees is a big thing in CrossFit. So we figure, you know what? Let's try to create another hashtag. Let's try to create another movement with CrossFit and do burpees for the bid. So we're going to try to, the mayor's going to launch a campaign later today about getting everybody involved in Jacksonville and doing burpees.
And by launching a campaign, you mean doing burpees?
Yes, that would be it. But hopefully people around the city would do it, tweet it, social it, however their social medium of choice. We want to show CrossFit. The goal is to show CrossFit. This isn't just a fad for us. This isn't a thing. This is a big deal. And so everybody in the city needs to get involved and get healthy.
Okay, I know that we all want everyone to be involved in this and help bring it here. Tell me, how good are our chances? How is it looking for us to get them?
Well, we like our bid. We've been very fortunate to partner with the Jaguars, with the city of Jacksonville, with SMG. We've got a whole host of people involved. And so Jacksonville is a can-do city. And so we've shown that in our bid to CrossFit. Now I think it's just, where do they want to take the games? And we feel that we can execute that better than anybody.
That's so exciting. It'd be so exciting for us. And you came in your workout outfit. I can tell, jeans, everything.
Yes, can you tell I was ready for this?
Oh yeah, that's why we're gonna just limit it to one burpee. One burpee. Okay, this is.
Getting everybody involved?
Let's just keep it us.
That's good.
They're professionals. We don't.
That's right.
We're gonna try this. Okay.
Ready? There we go. How about that?
That was a success. Good job. Thank you, Alan.
And no pulled muscles, so we're good.
No pulled muscles. All right, Olympics 2016, here we come. We'll be back, you guys, just in a little bit. Got to recover here. Whew.
Olympics 2016, she says.
All right, well,
God bless
they did okay.
They did fine.
But I want to show you
Great
some
work.
real enthusiasts. We have some right here at the station. The mayor's not the only one excited about this CrossFit challenge. Some First Coast News employees actually swear by CrossFit and participate in it quite often. This is reporter Hani Rodriguez. Check her out. Look at this. I don't even know how much weight she's lifting right now, but I'm afraid she's going to nail this. Watch. Go. Honey, make it. Oh!
Nailed it. Well done,
Oh my
Heidi.
gosh. I don't know if we have pictures of Alyssa as well. Alyssa Lang, our sports reporter, she's also big on CrossFit. And they're both in incredible shape. I'm a little jealous.
Yeah, they are.
Wow. A little scared, jealous, all that fun
amazed.
stuff.
They're out in the street. They're working hard, getting those stories every single day. You got to be tough out there.
Definitely.
And they are. Oh my gosh.
So burpees, CrossFit, I'm ready to get some running in.
I know you want to go run 12 miles.
Mike is like pumped up this morning.
I'm going to be getting the running shorts. So before the end of the show, you're not going to see me in a suit anymore. I'm getting the running gear out. I'm fired up. I want to thank Shelby, Alyssa, and Hani. I'm ready. Okay. Let's go. And you should be ready for a great day. Sunrise. Here we go. We're talking about a beauty. 6:26. Crystal clear start. And I want everybody just to be careful. Check those travel plans, though, today. It's nice here in the southeast, Jacksonville to Charlotte, Columbia. But as you head up to the Midwest, we're talking about some problems. Even though there's no delays right now in Chicago, Milwaukee, back to Cincinnati, that will change this afternoon. A moderate risk of severe weather, could have some tornadoes, and this only happens just a handful of times during the summer. So basically, this is the edge of the big heat ridge that's building to the east. So that's where there's a little bit of cooler weather. So it's the ring of fire pattern. For us, we're on the dry side of this ring of fire, and we're going to go from just a beautiful spring fling this morning to some summer sizzle as we head into the rest of the week, and even some record highs still back in the forecast. So here's what it means. When you have high pressure, we're not just going to heat up, but the air's sinking, so it doesn't allow those thunderstorms to build in the afternoon. You need the rise in air, right? So I'm still going 100 degrees. I don't see any changes on the models. Everything's showing the hottest day Saturday. That 100 would break a record, even 94 by noon. Is that amazing? So we get hot this time of year, but this is some rare heat. Now we take a look at Sunday. Back to more normalcy. We're going to see temperatures mainly low to mid 90s, and we'll see those storms pop after 2 o'clock. Big 7-day forecast. The heat is on. So today, 3-degree guarantee high of 93, but watch the graph way up near 100 degrees Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then the storms erupt Sunday into next week. So make sure to download that First Coast News app. We've got record-breaking lows to record-breaking heat and thunderstorms back in the forecast.
Now, your morning commute from the ViStar Credit Union Traffic Center.
Hey, good morning. So let's try and save a little bit of money out there this morning, shall we? It's 209 on the west side at the Speedway there at 103rd and West Kennett. That'll save you about 19 cents compared to the Florida average, which is 228. So not too bad out there. Now, if you are traveling maybe along Emerson, there is a project that just started, a resurfacing project. Going to go from Spring Park up towards the Hart Expressway. It'll be done in 2017, in the spring of 2017, but you might see some, maybe a lane closure here or there during the daytime because of it. Overall, though, roadways look great. 95 traveling out of Georgia, Highway 40 there all the way to 295 is only about 20 minutes. Haven't had any major crashes so far this morning, so let's just hope it stays that way. Back to you, Keitha.
Thanks for that, Katie. Well, we all know going to the movies, it can be pretty expensive when you take the entire family. But Matt Granite shows us how to get the movie experience at home.
All right, plus she may never live this one down. How a teen girl got her head stuck in Barney's head.
Oh, man.
They tried Vaseline, it didn't work. It's
Oops.
It's 6:22.
Oops.
The firefighters are laughing.
It's okay. And welcome back, 625. Coming up tonight on NBC 12, you can check out the next qualifier for American Ninja Warrior at 8 o'clock. That's followed by the night shift at 10, and then make sure to stick around, stay awake for First Coast News at 11. Okay, so we've all had embarrassing moments, right?
Nothing like this. Yeah. Not in my opinion. I mean, not to me. I don't know about you.
Yeah, not like this. I'm with you with this. Okay, a teenage girl in Alabama, she actually got her head stuck inside of a giant Barney costume. Really, Barney?
Barney, we
love Barney. She had to be rescued, folks. Ugh.
Barney the purple dinosaur Barney.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm so glad I grew up in the age before memes and the internet like that.
Seriously.
I mean, I would have been, oh gosh.
Oh,
okay.
There's the head right there.
Well, there's the head. So we're talking about Darby Risner. She wanted to scare her friends when they came downstairs at the house. So she stuck her head. Why did she have the Barney head in the first place is question A, but she had it and she put her head in it, and then karma came back and bit her in her dinosaur tail. She couldn't get the thing off.
Oh,
she got like wedged in there, she said. So at one point, her friends decided we're gonna expedite this process. We're tired of fooling around with you. Rubbed Vaseline on her arms. That didn't
Poor
budge.
baby, it didn't work.
So they said, well, let's haul you off. They put her in the minivan, got her to the fire department. And the firefighters then tried to do a tug of war, but she's all Vaselined up. So she can't, like, literally they can't get a grip on her. So they're laughing at her, which is terrible. She's fine. She's happy. The firefighters humorously saying they haven't seen anything like this. And one guy said 33 years of firefighting and rescuing.
Can we make a point, though, here? Okay, so she did this wanting to scare her friends. Lesson learned?
Exactly, Keitha.
Perhaps.
What a wonderful point.
You know, just
don't do
be
that.
good, kids.
Yeah.
Oh, and to make the embarrassment even worse, there are now memes on social media, of course. Oh, geez. Oh, there's one right there.
I can't read it.
What does it say? I see Jurassic Park.
I am dead.
Oh, poor baby. Hey, good news is, though, she is okay.
She's fine.
Safe and well. Everyone's chuckling about this one.
Longer way version of this online, and it said she was fine for a little while, and then she started feeling claustrophobic after the time and hours elapsed.
I can imagine,
and then she had to actually throw up. She felt like that.
Not inside the
She didn't do it.
Okay, good, okay.
But can you imagine oh boy. Gross.
Okay, but she's okay.
She's fine.
Memes really cheese them. All right, there's now a way to enjoy many of your favorite movies and shows free of charge.
Money Matt Granite going to help us cut the cord on the go.
Oh, hello there. I'm just enjoying free TV on my computer, on my tablet, and on my smartphone. No logging in, no apps to download if you're not interested, and free. Take a look at one of my favorite topics that I am revisiting today because this has changed with more channels for your summer viewing habits. Whether you want a beautiful interface of 100% free TV that includes 90s movies, all sorts of movie channels, sports, even Oprah, and yes, of course you can go full screen. This is your key to making it happen. Now, my favorite service, which I've linked to from our website, is 100 plus TV channels, 100% legal, 100% free, works on all devices, super easy to use, and its interface is spectacular. Is it perfect? No, but it's going to cut down on a lot of your costs, and if you are interested, the link to it is on our website, where I also have a link to make sure you can still always watch this show. Back to you.
From the studios of NBC 12 and ABC 25, this is Good Morning Jacksonville at 6:30.
And now at 6:30, it has happened again. Another person attacked by a gator in the Sunshine State.
Plus, gun sales booming right now here along the First Coast and all over the country. Might be hard to guess how many have flown off the shelves just in the past week.
And we are doing all things CrossFit here this morning. I'm just teaching Fred over here how to lift a few things. I think he's lifting a little more, but that's just to show off. We're gonna have more coming up here in just a couple minutes. I'm done. Okay.
I'm done.
All right, looking good, Shelby. Yeah, we're going to get those workouts in this morning because we got this crisp, clear air mass. We're probably not going to see temperatures this nice and comfortable until October. Get out there and enjoy low to mid 60s. Happy Wednesday. There's your sunrise. And normally, you know, this time of year it's tough to see. We get a haze. Nothing like that out there. Just soak it all up. Happy Wednesday. We take a look at 63 here in Jacksonville. 10 degrees cooler than Atlanta, cooler than New York City once again. But notice, here's what's coming. 81 right now in Dallas, so it's going to be a much different story by the time we wake up tomorrow. So today, in fact, we've got 2 seasons in one day. 93, spring to start, summer to finish. Humidity's still not bad. Your cast tweets. Any rain for summer movies by the bay tonight? St. Augustine Marina? Well, let's take a look. We zoom in on radar. In St. Augustine, I don't think you see a drop of rain until after 4 o'clock on Sunday. So our forecast looking good. Yeah, you get out there and enjoy the movie. 80 degrees, 90% full moon, and no rain, just lots of popcorn to enjoy. Let's check those area roadways with Katie Jeffries and the ViStar Credit Union Traffic Center.
Thank you very much, Mike. So your time is 6:32, getting you guys up, getting you out the door. This is a look at I-10 near Stockton with that beautiful kind of silhouetted skyline out there as the sun comes up. But I-10 not looking bad either. Things there are moving pretty well. That rush there doesn't kick in until about 6:45, 7-ish. 210 and I-95, look out for a crash there. A little bit of a delay here, but I believe that's probably congestion from people trying to merge onto I-95 because the crash itself is not blocking any lanes there. If you are making your way out the door, maybe along I-10, a little bit further out though now, from Baldwin there at 301 to 295, only 10 minutes, so pretty smooth sailing. This is a quick look here in Green Cove Springs. No problems on the Shands Bridge. Also US 17 for all of my Green Cove Springs commuters. Jumping on 17 shouldn't be too bad. Maybe around the Fleming Island areas when you're going to start to see some brake lights from congestion. Back to you.
Thanks. New information now. Florida man in the hospital this morning after being attacked by an alligator. It happened in Central Florida. Generally a map of the area south of Jacksonville, just northwest of Orlando, Bushnell, where it all happened around 6:30 last night, in fact. Here is the alligator. Authorities say a 58-year-old man with injuries to his right leg had to be airlifted to the hospital thanks to that alligator. The Sumter County Sheriff's Office estimates this gator is nearly 9 feet long.
Wow.
Big boy.
Well, new this morning, a jaguar who was a part of an Olympic torch relay ceremony had to be shot to death after it escaped and went on the attack. The jaguar had just posed for photos when it escaped. That's when officials say it lunged at a soldier and tried to attack him. At first, handlers shot the animal with tranquilizers. When that failed to stop it, the animal was shot with a pistol in the head.
Well, in the wake of tragedies like the shooting in Orlando, we tend to see gun sales spike nationwide. According to our news partners at the Florida Times-Union, a lot of gun stores all around town are having trouble keeping up with the demand currently. So we crunched the numbers for the past few years. Here's a look at your screen. These graphs show just how much gun sales have gone up over the past few years. This is based off of FBI data about background checks. In 2015, more than 1 million checks were processed in Florida. Compare that to just over 550,000 in 2010 and under 400,000 in 2005. In Georgia, 560,000 checks were processed last year. In 2010, that number 40% lower. And in 2005, just over 250,000 checks were processed. There's still no way, though, to tell how many of those were for AR-15 style guns, but sellers here on the First Coast say after Orlando, sales for that particular type of firearm have skyrocketed.
Getting to the point where even distributors are running out of ARs as well. It's important that everybody has a firearm and knows how to use it safely and goes out and purchases it safely and legally as well.
Sellers also say the fear of gun regulation may also be driving the sales up. Keitha.
Well, this morning, all businesses surrounding the Pulse nightclub in Orlando have been reopened.
However, the fate of the Pulse nightclub itself still up in the air.
Yeah.
So the owner has not given a timeline, but insists the club will reopen. She says Pulse is more than just a club to many in Orlando's gay community. Since 2004, it's been considered a safe place for LGBT residents to socialize, drink, dance, be themselves. Meanwhile, a local organization coming together today to support the family of a Jacksonville man killed in the Pulse shooting. The Jacksonville JC is going to host a fundraiser for Daryl Burt on Sunday. It's going to happen from noon to 7 at Dahlia's Poorhouse in Riverside.
Well, all morning long, we've been talking about an exciting new effort to bring a huge competition to Jacksonville. Officials say the CrossFit Games could be as big as the Florida-Georgia game. That's a huge deal. Shelby Danielson is live to explain. Hey, Shelby.
Hey there, good morning. So exciting. This bid that the city of Jacksonville has actually put out there is for 3 years. And actually, I just learned that it's CrossFit who contacted us first. We're at one of the CrossFit boxes. It's a gym here at San Marco. Just, did a few dozen pull-ups on that pull-up bar earlier. Done a lot of working out and CrossFitting around here all morning long. That's why I'm taking a little bit of a break. But Fred Wills still working out, going strong. You're a CrossFitter here. Are you going to be a part of the CrossFit Games if they come to Jacksonville?
I will be a participant. We have Crucible's own Jen Hauser, who's going to be one of the contestants and participants at CrossFit as a master's level.
Now, CrossFitting is really, really intense. Tell me why you do it. What's so new and different about it?
New and different. I think it really pulls together the competitive nature, the community, and really camaraderie within a group setting. So it's a lot of fun as well.
And last question, how much are you lifting?
This is 175.
Okay, so close to me.
Sure.
Okay, you'll get there. You'll get there, 180. You're almost there. Okay, well, thank you, Fred. We're going to have more coming up in just a little bit. And actually, coming around 9 o'clock, the mayor is going to be here doing burpees, hashtag burpees for the bid. I'm going to explain what that is coming up at 6:45. Back to you guys.
And thanks, Shelby. And we have two members of the First Coast News family very excited about the CrossFit Games, hoping it does make its way here to Jacksonville. That is Alyssa Lang. She's a sports anchor here at First Coast News. Wow! I don't even know how much she's lifting, but that is impressive. Her and Heini Rodriguez, they're big-time CrossFit fans and obviously very fit themselves. I'm jealous.
No kidding. And then Shelby going in there and shaming the guy lifting some heavy weight just
Yeah,
then.
you and Shelby were lifting pretty heavy this morning. Or maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll move on from that. It did feel like a kick to the shins, for me at least. U.S. soccer game, frankly, tough to watch at times.
Messi with a record-breaking goal!
Messi making a mess of our dreams. What's next for Team USA after that loss?
Hey, but here's something that might just cheer you up. The new treat that may give Girl Scout cookies a run for their money.
A wonderful Wednesday. Hopefully you have the running shoes out. All right, I've got these out, and I'm going to get these on in just a couple short minutes. Lou's got some weights, I think. Come on in here. This is the day where you want to get the workouts in. beautiful, guaranteeing a great day. Oh, I'm going to do the weights. Okay, so we'll point. Ooh, this is pretty good. 4 pounds. Yesterday, 88 was the forecast. Accuracy within 2, so we keep the check marks going. A perfect June so far. And yes, I am guaranteeing another nice day. Captain Alvarez. Yeah, got to lift these weights because these big fish are catching out there. Great fishing weather. The flounder are running. So as we take a look at that fishing report, they're actually biting river and near shore reefs. Southeast winds 8 to 14 knots, 2 to 3 foot seas, and mullet and live minnows are the bait. When we take a look at the big picture, if you're golfing, there will be a wind shift at 3 p.m. Your weather to the minute, UV index of 12, and in the extreme range today's 3-degree guarantee high, 93 degrees. 2 seasons in one day. Spring to start. Yeah, we're pumping the iron, and then summer to finish, 93 degrees. Let's get to work safely. We've got Katie's Commuters now, 5-Star Credit Union Traffic Center.
All this talk of working out makes me hungry. I think I just want breakfast. I'm more of an eating breakfast type person rather than working out in the morning. But let's get you guys out the door. So let's talk about the Buckman Bridge. Things look great, though. You might want to bring your sunglasses because look how bright that sun is out there. You might see a little bit of a sun delay if you are traveling eastbound at this point on one of our expressways. But things look pretty good. If you are going from Blanding over towards I-95, only about 10 minutes. Not bad there at all. Also, if you are traveling in or maybe out towards the base at Mayport, about 25 minutes to go from the Hart Bridge towards A1A. Looks very nice. Now, if you're traveling on US 1, I know you see a little bit of yellow here, but nothing to really worry about. It's just people stopping at the stoplights from 210 all the way to Emerson. Looks pretty nice along US 1. Back to you, Lou.
Katie, thank you. Yeah, I'm kind of on your side with the whole breakfast over workout thing, but whatever. And speaking of some good food, our producer upstairs,
yes,
you don't hardly ever see her unless we do that behind-the-scenes camera. Chari is up there right now, and she's calling this story the best thing in the world because we've heard of Girl Scout cookies, right? Now Girl Scout brownies are a thing.
If you're trying to save a buck, I don't know about this one.
Right.
No, you can bake them at home
Sounds
and
great.
all year round. You see, right now, only the 2 most popular flavors of the baking mix are being offered. That's the Thin Mints and the Samoas. The price of the mix is $3.29, making it cheaper than the traditional box of Girl Scout cookies. I think that's why Chari likes it. She wants to save a buck.
Sure.
But you can't take away money from Girl Scouts. Come on.
No, yeah, you're right, but maybe you can. Just this once. Just this once for the Girl Scout flavored brownies. Oh, that sounds really good.
It does.
And
we're all hungry right now, too, so
I got some Duncan Hines and the...
We'll just sit here and drool watching.
We'll be back in 2 minutes for the Power Block of News. Meanwhile, we're thinking brownies. Time now for your Power Block of News. We're going to give you 15 minutes of nonstop news, weather, and traffic, commercial-free. We start with a story that has people split right down the middle. The 2016 bear hunt could be changing. Lisa Robinson in studio with what you need to know.
Hey, Keitha Lou. Well, in less than 2 hours, FWC will meet in the Florida Panhandle to talk about this. These are the state's bear hunting rules and regulations from 2015. And the big question is, should these rules stay the same or is it time to take a different approach? There have been protests all over the state, including right here in Jacksonville, leading up to this meeting today. FWC has been struggling for years to figure out how to deal with the state's growing bear population and recent concerns over human and bear interactions. We've even seen it here. Take a look. Most recently, the bear in Green Cove Springs prowling around people's backyards. Supporters of the hunt say this is a good way to keep the state's numbers in check. Today's meeting will focus on how the commission should move forward. There's 4 options on the table. Option number 1 is a hunt in the same format as the one held in 2015. Option 2 is a limited hunt that would put more restrictions on hunters who choose to participate. Option 3 is a postponement of a hunt this year, and option 4 would be an outright ban. Now, if a hunt is approved for this year, the overall numbers of bears targeted could go up. Last year, around 300 bears were killed, and since then, we're told the adult black bears population has increased by more than 800. Keitha, Lou?
Hey there, good morning. We are in San Marco at Crucible CrossFit. I'm just going to tell you what is in the works for Jacksonville. We are trying to bring the CrossFit Games to the First Coast. It would be over a 3-year period. This brings the most intense, the strongest athletes, just consisting of a ton of events. As you can see, the hashtag CrossFit2Jax. Again, 2017 through 2019 is when it would be here. But there's a new hashtag that is being used, and the mayor's going to be demonstrating it later on. It's hashtag burpees for the bid. He wants you to take video or a picture of yourself doing a burpee, send the hashtag out, bringing this you know, the CrossFit Games to our city. So if you don't know how to do a burpee, I'm going to demonstrate one more time. I've done about 100 this morning. You just do the, and then you pick up the microphone and you come up like this, and that is how it's done. Now we're gonna walk over really, really quick. You can see people are intensifying the burpee. They're jumping, they're burpeeing. Eric, how do you feel? All right. Okay, the mayor's gonna be here doing burpees later. We will be here. Follow us on social media. It's gonna be just wonderful. Back to you guys.
Shelby!
Don't mess with the man in the middle of the throes of a burpee.
Yeah, he was not in the, it's okay. He did a great job. Also working out right now.
Mike Prangley.
Yeah.
Who by the way, is shredded.
I can hear him.
The man can do it. I don't know if he's on our Bowflex upstairs or, he's on the treadmill.
There we go.
That's it.
All right, Pranglers.
That's our workout facility. This is rare to get a peek up into the gym at First Coast News, the Mike Prangley Memorial Gym. So take it away, buddy.
We've got Workout Wednesday. You saw Shelby doing the burpees. We've got great running weather, Jacksonville. It's weather on the run. Now, we're talking about a 10 out of 10. And when I say 10 out of 10, that's rare this time of year. Usually it's a grueling workout. Today, we got this. The personal best is going to be great. Dew point's nice and low. So if you can, I'm on the treadmill here giving you an example. You want to get outside and enjoy. I mean, this weather's really firing me up. Let's go 7, 9, 8. How nice is it going to be? 9. Faster. Let's go. All right, today's 3-degree guarantee high, 93 after a start in the low to mid 60s. So, yeah, feeling it. Now, as we go through the 7-day forecast, we do have that graph, and we're talking about temperatures mid-90s today, near 100 tomorrow through Saturday. Next chance of rain holds off until Sunday. So for now, Workout Wednesday is success. I'm going to finish this run outside, and so should you. Back to you.
Now, your morning commute from the ViStar Credit Union Traffic Center.
Can we all just take a minute that he just did his entire weather forecast running? Oh my goodness. If y'all haven't ever tried to talk and run at the same time, that is impressive. All right, man, I'm tired just watching him. This is a look at I-95 and Emerson. Southbound side looks great. Northbound side looks awesome as well. Overall traffic has actually been pretty smooth this morning, which is fantastic. So crash at 210 and I-95. No reports of injuries, no reports of lanes blocked. So that should not cause you any problems making your way out the door. Also, if you're traveling, maybe in US 17 area near NAS Jacksonville, a little bit of a slowdown as people make their way towards the base, but no problems to report there. Same story, starting to see that congestion start to build here on I-10 eastbound. You'll start to see the brake lights just after Lane Avenue here, and that'll kind of continue all the way towards the downtown area. But overall, things have been pretty great so far this morning. Back to you.
All right, Katie, thank you so much. 6:51 is your time. Time for the top stories to help you get out the door this morning.
A major bombshell surrounding Jacksonville's finances. Turns out 400,000 tax dollars meant for construction projects went to an outside organization instead. This happened during Payton's administration, but Mayor Curry's current chief of staff was the VP of the company that received that money. Curry says the money has been rightfully restored.
Hillary Clinton has an 8-point lead over Donald Trump in Florida. That is the largest lead in all of the presidential swing states. And it's massive. A Quinnipiac poll shows her with 47%, Trump at 39%. Meanwhile, the two are a dead heat in Ohio and right now Pennsylvania, too close to call as well. But this is unprecedented really for Florida right at this point.
Well, the Sharks were not having it yesterday at our area beaches. A surfer in Melbourne was wading in the water when a shark took a bite out of his leg, and then a surfer at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, was floating on his back when a 3 to 5 foot shark bit his foot. Both were able to get away and swim to shore.
Athletes in Rio are fed up. They're calling for more security. This after 2 Paralympians were robbed at gunpoint. Well, the 2 were riding their bikes when the man approached them with a pistol. So teams are urging leaders to implement Olympic-scale security now before the games on August 5th.
A South Florida principal is now in trouble after this stunt went wrong. Check this out. Back in March, a fire breather accidentally set himself on fire during a pep rally at Delaware Beach High School. He's okay, but officials say the principal is being reprimanded because this stunt violated district policy, which bans pyrotechnics inside of school buildings.
We gotta go somewhere. We're going down
Unbelievable video to look at here on your screen right now. Huge flooding in Washington, D.C. This is at one of the metro stations, one of the subway stations. Turned it into a lake. Water cascading down the escalator and the stairs. Riders having to walk up in that while water pours down over their nice business suits. The flooding caused by torrential rains, flash flooding there. The station had to close for hours. It has reopened.
An Iowa congressman is hoping to block Harriet Tubman from replacing President Andrew Jackson on the $20 bill. Republican Steve King introduced an amendment to bar the Treasury Department from spending funds to redesign money. Tubman is one of the most prominent abolitionists in history and will become the first African American on U.S. money.
Well, it still hurts. Stings a little. U.S. loses. Argentina, they're the #1 team in the world, though. Folks, let's look at it that way. Argentina had no problem with the United States soccer team. Copa America semis last night. 4-0 your score. They scored in the 3rd minute, never looked back. Lionel Messi stole the show as well. Scored on an unbelievable free kick. You just kind of had to sit and admire. There it is right there. Little upper 90 shot. Brad Guzan not even an opportunity to save that. That man is 6'4", one of the best athletes I've had the pleasure of meeting, and no opportunity.
And check this out. One of the survivors from the mass shooting in Orlando got a special visit in the hospital from Tim Tebow. The former Florida quarterback and Nice High School quarterback came to see Rodney Sumter of Jacksonville. The two actually played at Nice together. Sumter was a bartender at Pulse when the shooting happened, and he was shot 3 times.
Jags #1 draft pick's going to wear the number 20. Jalen Ramsey posted this photo on his Instagram page and says he's got 20/20 vision heading into this thing. His words. When he was first drafted, there was a rumor that Ramsey offered teammate James Sample $30,000 to wear 23. Sample said thanks, but no thanks to the 20,000. That could have bought you a nice Ford, but he didn't want it. Instead, going to take 20. Way to go, Jalen.
All right, today, Cleveland will throw the Cavaliers a championship parade and rally. Hundreds of thousands of fans are expected to line downtown streets. It's the city's first major professional sports championship since 1964. The parade is scheduled to start at 11 this morning. Meanwhile, some fans, I say they went above and beyond, showing their pride. They got tattoos to support the Cavaliers, showing how excited they were about that. It was offered at a tattoo shop free of charge to those who wanted them. About 150 people lined up for this. Really?
Free? The tattoos are expensive.
Not everything is free is good. I mean,
tattoos are expensive. Okay, can't gloss over
you
Mike
caught your breath? You're doing okay?
I caught my breath.
Okay.
If you missed it just a moment ago, you're just waking up here at 6:56. Mike Pranley did a full weather forecast and a full sprint.
Right, well, Workout Wednesday, so I had to join in. You know, Shelby got me fired up, and you saw Hani with the weights, so that's the least I could do. It's Workout Wednesday, and great day to get outside and enjoy. In fact, running morning, we're talking about a 10 out of 10 on your runner index, but this afternoon, turning hot. Summer returns, 93 degrees and back up 100 degrees, maybe up there on Saturday. But the weekend right now, mainly dry until late Sunday.
Getting out the door on your roadways, not bad so far this morning. Things have actually been pretty good. Anything happens after the show, though, I keep tweeting. Just look up that hashtag Katie's Commuters for updates.
I think our desk right now is kind of split. I think we've got team workout over here.
And team eating
and
over
team
here.
breakfast over
Actually,
here
I'm more on this side.
I run so I can eat. Don't leave me out. I run so I can eat.
He's all sweaty.
Team breakfast.
We'll see you later. Have a good one. Sure, why not?
Cheers. Group hug from Mike Pranley.